Hello there, our friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family.
Hello there, welcome back.
So I hope you guys find that you're in for a big treat here. This is a sound healing with Cindy. So we want to be able to help as many people in this world as we can. And so we're going to do this, and you guys could replay this anytime, as needed. What she's going to do is go through her forks and send a signal out to basically all the chakras, as we're going to take a peek. The chakras are the wheels of light that basically draw in subatomic particles into our bodies and nourish not only the energy body, but ultimately it nourishes the physical body as well. These chakras are found, the ones along the spinal cord here, at nerve ganglia centers. And so, there's a very, very scientific basis for this. Actually, science has just kind of verified everything as far as acupuncture and energy work through Carolyn photography. And we're also going to be working on the organs through the different meridians. There's 12 primary meridians, which are basically running energy all the time through your main organs, like your intestines and your liver, your kidneys, your gallbladder, your stomach, etc. So she's going to go through that as well and give you guys a good balancing. And I hope this is a huge blessing for you. You may find that, some little aches and pains or things that were bothering you all of a sudden just disappear.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes people do get like a welling up of certain feelings, maybe in their heart, in their stomach. Sometimes people feel weird things in their knees and feet, and that's all about the energy coming to balance itself.
Yeah, the meridians, they're all either attached to a point on the foot or on the hands, and the feet themselves are reflective of the entirety of the body, all the organs. Same thing really with the hands and with the ears. Mm-hmm. And that shows, again, the fractal nature of our reality.
It sure does. So I have some of my favorites here that I really, really love to use. And actually, I kind of want to start with the liver, because the liver to me is the most important one. Like when we store anger, frustration, all of these things in our body, it's going to be stored in the liver. So how we get rid of that is we release that energy, or we pull that energy out and we just let the energy drain. So let's start with the liver. So that's what we do there. And it's about diffusing the energy, because when I do see blocks or energy knots, I see them in quite a literal knot, like yarn or string. And diffusing that just sort of makes it go away. And then all of a sudden we can get energy into that part of the body that we didn't have before. Let's see. And then I really, really like to do the heart. So let's work on the heart. So I know some of you are very, very, very sensitive and are probably feeling these things already, and you might be feeling them different places of the body. So that's what makes the sound balancing so curious. It can affect any part of your body, but it's very important to have that sound balanced. As we go through life, certain things happen to us, and it like literally physically can throw us off balance or throw us off our path. and the energies that are connected to the self, to the higher self, are interrupted. And that's why we would want to do these things like sound balancing, removing blocks, and stuff like that. It just helps you hook to your higher self evenly. And the next one I'm going to do is the pericardium, because it really seems to help balance out the heart chakra. I think is one of the biggest, most important chakras. So I really like to make sure that one's clear. Okay, so hopefully your your body and mind enjoyed that one. And then another one that's really, really good is the stomach. You know, we have our solar plexus, our sense of our sense of self, tied to your tummy. So we're gonna balance that one. So hopefully you heard that one okay, but regardless whether you hear it or not, the vibration is still going into your body, around your body, and it's doing its beautiful magic. And then also I like to work on the large intestine. Okay, and from that, we're going to go to the gallbladder. So hopefully you guys who are listening, experiencing, are feeling pretty good. And then I was going to the 528. Okay, yeah, definitely we're going to
44, 528.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to do the 528, the maybe 417 and the 144. Those ones are the ones that I use to really, like, when we are done working on someone, these are the ones I use to finish balancing out the energy field. Hey, those two are also very beautiful. And the last one I'm going to do is the 144. It's a weighted fork, so you're not going to hear anything, but usually this is the most powerful one. And this is our repatterning. So after I've worked on you, removed the blocks, and honed in on everything else that needs to be worked on, I end it with the 144 and I repattern you. But it's very important that you think of yourself in a very positive manner, because the energy body is going to look for instruction on, well, what do you want me to do? It's going to find that instruction in your mind's eye. So it's also a form of a manifestation. So here we go. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed that and you got some interesting sensations. And yeah, that's what we do in a session, in a tuning session. And Mike runs the energy, and I do the tuning and the balancing. So it's always a lot of fun.
It is. It is. Yeah. Typically, sessions run anywhere from half an hour to an hour, depending on what we're going over. Uh, we'll first start out with purgation, which is me basically doing a banishing ritual to get rid of any sort of negative energies. And then we start, while I'm working through the chakras, Cindy's combing and clearing the chakras. And then we go down through all the different organs as well, and then attack any sort of little issues that you might have, or big issues, whether it's disc problems or anything else. Then that's when we address it, after we've already gotten the energy going and flowing and opened up through the chakras. And then when we do a session, we just ask for a photo of a person to help us just kind of like send our concentration and attention to. But even doing this in this manner will still be of benefit.
Yeah, this is definitely going to help you. So use this as often as you need. And one question people ask a lot when we're working on them is they ask, well, is it okay if I say something, or can I ask you a question while we're doing this? And the answer is yes, please, because what we're doing is we're processing information. And if we hit on something, a specific energy field, it might actually release a memory, or it might ask a question, and that's a form of processing. So yeah, it's always okay to ask and talk while we do the sessions.
Exactly. And some people will talk throughout the entire session, and other people are very quiet and they just absorb the energy. But anyway, it will help, most definitely. So we want to thank you guys for being part of the family. Make sure you are subscribed. Anybody that needs to reach out to us, it's evolutionaryenergyarts at gmail.com or EEARTS at protonmail.com. Check out the website, evolutionaryenergyarts.com. I do have probably another 6 or more references to upload, so you guys could read through what people have experienced. And together now, I would say we are in the thousands as far as the amount of people that we have worked on energetically. And really from every continent except for Antarctica, all over the globe. Distance doesn't matter.
We're waiting, Antarctica.
Yeah, right. We'll have to get one of the top secret bases, or maybe some giants to work on.
Yep, we will.
As always, guys, God bless and namaste.
Namaste.